Hey there! Welcome to this week's video on identifying your goals in life. If you're anything like me, you might have struggled at some point with figuring out exactly what you want to achieve in life. But don't worry, you're not alone. A lot of people struggle with this, and it's completely normal. The good news is that identifying your goals in life is an important step in achieving success and happiness. And it's something that you can definitely learn how to do. In this video, we're going to talk about how to define what you mean by goals, how you identify your values and passions, and how to set long-term and short-term goals. We'll also discuss how to seek out resources and support as you work towards achieving your goals. So, if you're ready to take control of your life and set yourself up for success, stick around and let's get started. Before we can start setting goals, it's important to understand what we mean by goals. Goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound targets that you set for yourself. In other words, these are things that you want to achieve, and they should be specific enough that you know exactly what you're working towards. For example, a goal might be to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months. This goal is specific, we're losing 20 pounds, measurable because you can track your progress towards your goal, it's achievable because it's realistic to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, relevant because it's important to you for some reason, and time-bound. It has to be specific. So we said 6 months, that's a very specific time frame in which you're trying to achieve this goal. We often talk about the importance of setting SMART goals, and this is what SMART really means. Setting SMART goals is really helpful to ensure that your goals are specific, achievable, and that you have a clear timeline. So now that we know what we mean by goals, let's talk about how to identify your values and passions as a starting point for setting goals. One of the best places to start when it comes to setting goals is by identifying your values and passions. Your values are the things that are the most important to you, and they can inform the type of goals that are most meaningful and fulfilling for you. For example, if one of your values is spending time with family, you might set a goal to take a weekly family walk or have a weekly family dinner. Your passions, on the other hand, are things that excite you and inspire you. They are things that you love to do, and they can also be great sources of motivation when it comes to setting goals. For example, if you're passionate about music, you might set a goal to learn a new musical instrument or to perform in a local concert. So, how do you identify your values and passions? One way is to write down a list of things that are most important to you. What do you value most in life? What do you love to do? Another way is to consider what would you do if you had unlimited time and resources? What would you spend your time on? Taking the time to identify your values and passions is a crucial step in setting meaningful and fulfilling goals. It helps to ensure that you're working towards things that are truly important to you, rather than just following someone else's path or pursuing goals that don't align with your values. Now that you have a very good understanding of your values and passions, it's time to start setting some goals. One thing to consider is setting both long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals are the big things that you want to achieve in the future, while short-term goals are the smaller, more immediate steps that you need to take to get there. Long-term goals can provide direction and motivation, which help you stay focused on the big picture. They can be anything from career goals like being a doctor or starting your own business to personal goals like traveling the world or learning a new skill. Short-term goals, on the other hand, help to keep you on track and make progress towards your long-term goals. These might be things like saving a certain amount of money every month or completing a certain number of pages in a book each day. One way to break your long-term goals into smaller, more achievable steps is to create a roadmap. This can be a visual representation of the steps you need to take to reach your goal, with milestones along the way. This can help to keep you stay focused and motivated as you work towards your long-term goals. So don't be afraid to dream big. Set some long-term goals for yourself and then work backwards to figure out the short-term steps that you need to take to get there. And remember, it's okay to adjust your goals as you go. Life is unpredictable and it's normal for things to change. The important thing is to stay flexible and keep moving forward. Goals. For most people, their goals fall into the categories of health, happiness, and prosperity. These broad categories can further be divided into specific areas such as business or career goals, family or relationship goals, health goals, financial goals, and social or community goals. It is common for people to have goals in multiple areas as they strive to improve their overall well-being and achieve success in the various aspects of their lives. My goals are no different and they fall into the same categories. Whether it is working towards advancing my career, building stronger relationships with my loved ones, improving my physical health, managing my finances more effectively, or getting more involved in the community. My goals are all centered around health, happiness, and prosperity. As you work towards achieving your goals, it can be helpful to seek out resources and support. This might be in the form of a group or community, a coach or mentor, or even just family and friends. Joining a group or community of like-minded individuals can be a great way to find motivation and support as you work towards your group. Whether it's an online forum, a local meetup, a professional organization, connecting with others who are pursuing similar goals can be incredibly helpful. Hiring a coach or mentor can also be a great way to get guidance and support as you work towards your goal. A coach or mentor can provide accountability, help you stay on track, and offer advice and guidance based on their own experiences. And don't forget about the support of your family and friends. They can be a great source of encouragement and motivation as you work towards your goal. So don't be afraid to ask for help or support when you need it. So, those are just a few ways to find resources and support as you work towards your goals. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. There are plenty of people and resources available to help you achieve your goals and succeed. So, there you have it. A few key steps to help you identify your goals in life. To summarize, we talked about how to define what you mean by goals, how to identify your values and passions, and how to set long-term and short-term goals. For most people, their goals fall into the categories of health, happiness, and prosperity. These broad categories are further divided into specific areas such as business or career goals, family or relationship goals, health goals, financial goals, and community or social goals. It is common for people to have goals in multiple areas as they strive to improve on overall well-being and achieve success in various aspects of their lives. We also discussed how to seek out resources and support as you work towards achieving your goals. I hope this video has been helpful and that you feel more equipped to take control of your life and set yourself up for success. Remember, identifying your goals is an important step in achieving success and happiness, and it's something that you can definitely learn how to do. So now, it's your turn. What are your goals? Share them in the comments below and let's get the conversation going. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and advice. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.